Alright, hey guys, I was wanting to show you, or share with you a design, a cap cover for dog-proof traps that I designed. And I know they have one on the market that it actually goes down into the trap here. And I'm not real sure how far down it goes, but I don't really like that because I fill my traps all the way up to the top just so the coons will work the set for a longer period of time. So what it basically is just a piece of PVC pipe that I cut 2.5 inches long. And what I did was I cut a notch out as wide as the two levers here that hold the coon. And then once I did that, then the little tab that sticks up here that holds the dog, I cut another smaller notch there so it fits. You can see it fits just like that. And then I cut a piece of plywood out and then screwed it on 3 parts of it, and I attached it with some cable because I trap along creeks and stuff, and so I really didn't want to lose it in the creek or a pond or something from the animal digging around and trying to get out, so I wouldn't lose it. So I attached. What I did was, I think it's probably 12-inch cable, and what I did here was I took a little nut and I smashed it down and then drilled a hole in the side here so it can't come out. And then down on this end I did the same thing. I went through one of the loops of the chain, and it's like the 3rd loop here, and I put a washer on here. I really don't need the small washer, but it's just to make sure that this nut doesn't go through the hole of the bigger washer. But so this cap design is made to keep the mice out, because once the mice find your trap, they take the bait every night, and then you come back and there's nothing in it. And so basically the coons they'll smell the bait inside, and you can put a little bit of fish oil or lure on top of it, and when they see this, they're curious animals by nature, so they're gonna want to get in it, so they're gonna mess around with it and flip it off. And you can see this isn't like an aircraft cable that you'd buy from a trapping store. This is what we use for fencing and stuff on the farm. So it has a lot. It's not as flexible as cable as you would use in other trapping, like snares and stuff like that. So it has a little bit of spring to it. So once they get it off enough, then this one's a little, I need to work on this one, but they just kind of spring off. They just kind of pop off. So the coon just has to work at it just a little bit, and then they all pop, and it pops off. So this is the design I came up with, and it also keeps the rain out, because once it rains and your bait gets all soggy, if you use cat food and marshmallows, they get all soggy, and then coons really don't like that. So we'll see how it works. I made 6 of them, and if they work, then I'll make them for all of them. And one problem might happen is the cable gets all twisted and bent up and around the chain and stuff. And another thing that might happen is the coons might chew on this and mess it up, but we'll see. I'll make another video about first part of the season and make an update, see how they work. And so they fit pretty good. I'm not sure if I'll put like a screw in the middle here, something for them to hold on to and lift up, but they should be able to lift this cap off pretty easy, just like this, because you can see it just kind of pops off with the cable being springy. So I just thought I'd share that with you, just the design I came up with. And so if you like it, then maybe you can make them yourself. So if you have any other questions or any other videos about trapping that you want me to make, then let me know, and we'll see how this trapping season goes. It should be a good year, so we'll talk to you later.